So if you watch the Met Gala, you would have seen Cardi B wearing this dress, which reminds me of the Lucy dress. Lucy, Lucille Ball reminds me of Lucy the redhead, but Lucy was played by Scarlett Johansson, who has 11/22 birthday, which is JFK's birthday, which he's Irish, who he hung out with Marilyn Monroe, who was a redhead. So it reminds me of, this is the son of Drake right here. Drake's mom and dad both have dark eyes and dark hair, but they came out with the blonde hair, blue eyed baby because of the genetics. So I've seen Adonis in my dreams before. I've seen Cardi B in my dreams before. So Cardi B's dress was made by an Asian guy, and it was like the name is like, she forgot the name too, but the guy that made it, it's like based off of a Windows computer program, right? The name of the dress. So this is what happens with Lucy. If you haven't watched a movie called Lucy, go watch Lucy the movie. So with Lucy, she like at the, I don't want to spoil it, but she basically goes into all the computer program, like she's everywhere and everything. And that's what happens with Lemurian and DNA and memories and the astral realm. In astral realm, they're watching real life things happening, and they're making movie TV shows about it. And they're writing books about it and scripts and all that. So what you're seeing is the downloading of certain DNA codes. For example, the movie Twilight was made by a woman who just dreamed about it. A lot of people just dream about things and just continue the dreams and continue multiple movies. So again, Adonis, blonde hair, blue eyes, Drake's son. Drake's birthday is 10/24. Backwards is 4/21, which is Queen Elizabeth's birthday. People could travel in astral based off similar anagrams of birthday. My birthday is 2/27, so technically I could travel with Mary Magdalene, who's 7/22, and Selena Gomez, who's 7/22, because they have an anagram of my birthday. So a lot of times things could be, you could kind of see in other realms based on birthdays. So today is technically is yesterday, maybe it was May 26, 526. Backwards is 625. So 625 is the birthday decode I'm working on, and 526 is May 26th. See how May 26th and June 25th are the anagrams of each other's number, and I'm working on this birthday. So again, you have this whole Lucy. One more thing, Adonis has the same birthday as Cardi B, 10/11, October 11th, which is 111, which if you look up triple goddess, Celtic goddesses, Saint Bridget, which goes with Mama Bridget, as well as Mary Magdalene. This is why this is coding like that. Plus, was it Takeoff? He passed away on November 1st, which is another 111, which is Mama Bridget, Saint Bridget. And when they took a picture of Takeoff when he was at the bowling alley, which bowling alley goes with Osiris or Horus, because they have a bowling pin on their head. Bowling is just basically the full moon looks like a bowling ball, and you throw the bowling ball during the full moon to the different pins. The pins look like the hat on either Osiris or Horus. They have this bowling ball pin on the head. And also when Takeoff passed away, they had a picture, and it had the Chucky doll in it too. Chucky has the red hair. Chucky goes with like different New Orleans type of voodoo, which a guy's spirit had to go into the doll. So think voodoo doll, think the dollar. So this is what's going on with that. And this whole blonde hair, blue eyes energy I'm showing you with the redhead energy, because Mama Bridget has red hair. Saint Bridget has red hair. Goddess Bridget has red hair. Little Mermaid has red hair. Wendy's had red hair. All the same thing. So when you think about Little Mermaid had red hair and blue eyes, think Lemurian, because blue eyes, it comes from the black woman Eve, and red hair comes with Lilith, and then Adam basically had babies with both of these women, and that's when they had the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve. Adam gave Eve the rib. Rib is a genetic code for R1b, which is for red hair, red attributes. R1b looks like rib, so it's for rib DNA. He gave Eve, who's dark skin, blue eyes, blonde hair, Eve for evening. He gave her the rib gene, so her kids would have rib hair, red hair. That's why you have barbecue ribs, barbecue, the red sauce on the rib, right? So you think about all these families meeting together to make beautiful mermaids. And we're on this because we were talking about Michael Jackson being passed away June 25th, and him with Elizabeth Taylor, 227, 722, Mary Magdalene, which goes with Eve protocol with this red hair extraterrestrial. So when she was astral traveling and Jesus was astral traveling, or whoever that's traveling with spiritual people from different genetic codes, especially Egypt, Lemuria, Native Americans, definitely part of this Lemurian tribe. That's why different places had the same type of thing, because they all came from the same Lemurian place. Except Egypt has the biggest, most perfect pyramids, but we don't know what's in the sea. There could be millions of pyramids in the sea because we haven't been down there. Plus, Little Mermaid, think about the sea, and then the air, right? Aliens and sea people. So that's why you have this, mystique blue body right here. Mexico, Indonesia, Egypt, a lot of places had the same spiritual guidings, same type of beliefs. Because when you come from the same people and they mix together, you start to remember or download shaman, priestess, different things. So think of Amy Adams, Adam and Eve, and think about Adam, Eve, and the tree, and the snake, the Kundalini rising. So when you see Amy Adams with red hair, like, oh, okay, there's a code, 820, right? So August 2nd, August 1st is like St. Bridget's feast day. So St. Bridget, August 1st, as well as February 1st. So when you see these dates, they're kind of like the same. Again, it's this energy. So imagine he had kids with her, or a woman version, or maybe like kids with her. They would maybe they have a recessive bonding, or maybe they, like when you mix these genes, make beautiful people. Not that we're not all beautiful, but I'm just saying this is really beautiful. When you start seeing people look like this again, like in the United States or everywhere, it means it's spreading. That means that the DNA, the memories are spreading. A lot of it has to do with blood types, okay? So like O positive, O negative, AB. Good, GOO, that means O positive, O negative blood. God means they only worship the one blood type, okay? And then, so you have Aboriginal, A, B, and O. All the blood types were here, but they like the good one, which is O positive, O negative, and they only believe in the one, which probably is O negative, because that's what they like with the extraterrestrials. God, O negative, 1, O. You get A's and B's on tests. You get zeros on tests, A, B, and 0. Those are like how they test you in school to see what kind of blood type you are. Based on your school grades, could be based on basically where you came from. This Mary Magdalene. So O negative women have to have Rogram shot. So there's no way possible like she's going to create all these kids super quick if there's just 2 people on Earth. There's multiple people on Earth, and they create a whole bunch of different people and different hybrids of people. So just look up the Rogram shot. So if they were just one woman that was a redhead that delivered all these babies who was O negative, you know how long it would take to repopulate the world? So there's multiple women, multiple blood types, multiple people on Earth that created multiple children. But these 2 went on and had Eve with them. So it was the threesome. And then that's why you have the Little Mermaid with the red hair from her, Lilith, blue eyes from Eve, Evening. And then you have all these women with different color hair, the black hair, the red, the yellow hair. All these beautiful little mermaids coming from different DNA codes from that family. They created a whole bunch of beautiful kids. But at this point, we're at the Lucy gene, the Lucille Ball. The last name of Takeoff is Ball, like Lucille Ball. So that was a real visual when you look at it. So when you look at people's last name, it all goes with genetic coding and different codes. So again, think Lucille Ball, think about Drake's son, all that with genetic coding and like birthdays being portals. Remember how I talked about Mr. Offset, which last name is Ball, relating to Lucille Ball, that Little Mermaid, red hair, blue eyes energy, which goes into like the Ice Spice energy. She's born 10/11, she's born 1/1, she's born 12/8, 8/21 backwards, Haitian Revolution, Nat Turner Rebellion. So 10/28, 8/21, they're all the same time. So you have same type of birthday anagrams. Then you have it going to Wendy's. Wendy's looks like it spells M-O-M, which is mom. So always think about like the Mary, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. Jesus says, they wrote about Jesus. He had a sister, a mother, and a girlfriend with Mary Magdalene, Mary his mother, and then there's a Mary his sister. But I think of marrying someone to get married or marry or happy. So think about that. And the owner of Wendy's had a lot of orphanages and helped adoptions and stuff. So Little Orphan Annie, Raggedy Ann doll. So all of this energy. When she was wearing this red wig, she met with Biden, Hunger Games. Think about that. I told you he passed away at the bowling alley. There's Osiris, which is Aries. There's Taurus, which is Isis. And Horus, which is Sagittarius. Or December, which is Ophiuchus or Capricorn. So you see on his head is the bowling pin. Or it looks like something else, but I'm not going to mention that on there. You know what I mean? So it's that Little Mermaid. But see how Little Mermaid could have black hair, red hair, white hair, the crystal ball behind. So there's technology that works like crystal balls. And Jeffrey Epstein created one of those cog programs for the Sophia robot, which goes with Mary Magdalene and red hair, Prince Andrew, Prince Harry. If you look into Adam Walsh and his energy, it connects with all these energies. John Walsh created America's Most Wanted, so that's another rabbit hole to go down if you're born